What makes a world-renowned car manufacturer send teams of people to spend months on end in the deserts of Arizona? In the grinding traffic of busy American cities? In the frozen heartlands of northern Canada? In the rugged interior of the Australian outback? To the top of one of Austria's highest mountains? What makes them set up engineering outposts in the middle of nowhere, recruit skilled local drivers, and work all hours of the day and night?
FP19, this is SDV19. How do you read?
Catch up with me on the road, over.
Roger, we're proceeding on course.
We're just covering the route tomorrow, actually. Down your nice road, plenty of potholes, corrugations, keep you busy.
What makes them plan routes through terrain that sensible people would avoid like the plague, and subject expensive pre-production vehicles to the worst possible treatment? The answer is an ideal. The ideal of a special kind of motoring perfection. A car that knows no frontiers in its appeal to drivers all over the world. A world car from Jaguar. Thank you. The new Jaguar Sovereign. A symbol of all that is best in creative British design and engineering. Of unchanging values in a changing world. Of technical brilliance married to traditional craftsmanship. Another legend. When you set out to create a new Jaguar legend, where do you begin? With the legends of the past. With the heritage and genius that created some of the finest road and racing cars the world has ever known. But in reality, you start with the quality that made all those achievements possible. A gift of engineering excellence which is unique. The single overriding factor that makes a Jaguar car a Jaguar. And you begin as well with the car you're to replace. With a car acknowledged as the best in luxury sports saloon motoring. A legend in its own right. You start with instinct, by knowing how every Jaguar car should look. You push your ideas around on paper and in clay, creating elegant lines and finely judged proportions. You harness the miracles of computer technology to speed the styling process, to test the viability of your ideas, searching for an exciting new shape, a style for the future, yet still distinctively Jaguar. on perfecting everything. Its function, its looks, its fit, its finish. Because you know from experience that a true luxury car is only as good as its smallest part. And if you're an exceptionally gifted team of stylists, the car in your collective mind will slowly become a reality. Graceful, balanced, beautiful. A car with a new elegance and appeal, yet still possessing that unmistakable Jaguar pedigree. The new Jaguar Sovereign, the most beautiful car of its kind in the world. An evolution of restrained sporting elegance. A car that quietly commands admiration, that expresses a style of motoring that is uniquely Jaguar. For the new body, you create new power units and put your reputation on the line again, because their predecessor was the daunting XK engine. You combine the individual skills of prototype craftsmen with the power of the computer to engineer units that are lighter to match the lighter body. More efficient, because fuel economy is part of the new world order. You perfect the combustion process in a noisy single-cylinder contraption that develops to become a computer-managed six-cylinder masterpiece. Smooth, quiet, the last word in engineering refinement. And still you keep on refining to meet worldwide emissions legislation, to gradually improve fuel economy, to prove dependability and durability, and to make sure the engine delivers its full potential of magical Jaguar power. And because you're never completely satisfied, you worry and change and modify, seeking the ultimate in engineering perfection and performance. And just when you're close to being happy with what you've created, you do your best to destroy it. In the crippling heat of southern Italy, you drive flat out for weeks on end on the fastest test track in the world. You spend your winters speeding around the frozen wastes of northern Canada, pitting your power units and engineering talent against temperatures that rarely rise above minus 25 degrees Celsius.
This road's getting a little slippery.
This road's unreal, eh?
Now, this road's like Australia. Everyone knows where it is, but nobody goes there.
But you go anyway. So you also spend your winters in the height of the down-under summers, scorching around the desert outback at speeds upwards of 90 miles an hour, hoping the dust and rutted roads will uncover some engineering detail you got wrong, so you can put it right. The new Jaguar Sovereign, the aristocrat of unruffled performance motoring. Effortless power, effortless flexibility, sensible economy. Matched with silky smooth 4-speed automatic or 5-speed manual transmissions. A dream of relaxed motoring enjoyment. motoring quality. A Jaguar created at the same time as you create the rest of the car. An engineering objective, not an afterthought. With a sleek, aerodynamic shape, engineered to counter wind noise. With body panels individually tuned to silence. And with precision mechanical engineering a watchmaker would appreciate. And because nothing is ever left to chance, you monitor everyone else's efforts by just listening. You run ongoing tests in soundproof laboratories to trace and eliminate the source of the slightest noise, so that nothing will disturb the peaceful enjoyment of Jaguar motoring.
Car speed is 30 kph.
Well, that's certainly better, isn't it? Well, it's slightly better at the top end, isn't it? This peak at 2.2 is still a bit of a problem, though, isn't it?
One at 3.3 is certainly lower.
Yeah, I think we're getting there now.
And to go with a new car, you create a new suspension. You go for a radical new design, because in a lighter car, conventional systems just aren't good enough. And you test your design on rigs that are just as clever and as carefully engineered as the suspension itself. To see how the system works on the road, you devise a test vehicle that's all engine and suspension and not much else. To refine it to the state where it'll do justice to the standards of ride and handling you want, you use some of the most advanced technology available, reproducing in controlled laboratory conditions every pitch and bounce of a recorded road surface. But to really perfect the suspension system, to marry the conflicting demands of a luxury car ride with the sure-footed agility of a sporting thoroughbred, you need special suspension development tracks and engineers who know the qualities they're looking for when they drive. Above all, you need plenty of time, plenty of room, and plenty of nerve. The new Jaguar Sovereign, an unforgettable driving experience. Precise, power-assisted steering, unequaled limousine ride and comfort, and cat-like handling. A legendary suspension that releases all the latent performance qualities of the car's sporting pedigree. The exhilarating performance of an exciting car, you devise a braking system to stop it quickly. To make sure you can stop it slowly, you prove the system's fade-free durability by coasting at 30 miles an hour in neutral down the longest downhill road in Europe.
11.4 in about half an hour. We've got 11.2.
9, 8.
And to stop the car
7,
safely, you add the benefits of a sophisticated four-wheel
4,
anti-lock system,
3,
taming
2,
the slipperiest driving
1.
conditions without a
Brake.
hint of bad behavior. The new Jaguar Sovereign, supremely confident and secure on the road in every kind of situation. And to enhance its driver appeal still further, you add the unobtrusive benefits of all the latest in-car technology. First, you tackle the car's basic electrical system and create a low-power system that revolutionizes car electrics. You devote massive time and energy to design what ought to be the simplest of all gadgets, the wiring connectors, eliminating the weakest link in the system with aerospace standards of reliability. And onto the now thoroughly dependable electrical circuit, you can begin to attach the advanced controls and equipment to lighten the driving load. All the powered features to be expected of a genuine luxury saloon. You use the in-car technology wisely, harnessing the power of 7 microprocessors to control everything from the engine to the air conditioning, to warn, to inform. You avoid gimmicks, technology for technology's sake. Instead, you provide an onboard intelligence that reduces driving stress and fatigue, that commands a complicated car with a touch of a finger, that monitors the working status of every vital system down to a simple light bulb.
Well, this is where we are with doeskin. I think that is
You take the finest fabrics and furnishings you can find.
But this was the offering we had this morning.
You add the science of ergonomics to shape the seating and interior layout. You retain a tradition of old-fashioned craftsmanship that other car makers threw out long ago.
Double saddle stitching around the console.
A love of fine leather
Enhance those shapes.
and the patterned luster of real burr walnut. And you create a passenger environment that's unequaled in opulence and comfort. In the factory, you rely on Jaguar people, whatever their job, to help turn your ideas into reality. Without their talents behind you, you know you'd have to settle for second best. It takes special people to make special cars. The combination of their individual skills, their dedication, their pride and satisfaction that reflects in the quality of the smallest detail of every Jaguar car. Because every Jaguar is unique, a legend of handmade excellence in its own right, to be coveted and enjoyed as the ultimate expression of sheer motoring perfection. The new Jaguar Sovereign, untiring to drive, untiring to respond, whatever the demand. The new Jaguar Sovereign, a part of a very special lifestyle for people who quietly appreciate the best, are accustomed to the best, and will settle for nothing less. So by the time you've finished, you've spent millions on design, millions on development, millions on the latest facilities to make the car. But along the way, you've spent the most expensive of all engineering resources, time. Time to perfect the car over millions of miles. all over the world.
Norman, watch that S-turn there. It's quite slippery going around it, and this road is quite icy, so be careful.
Your tires aren't causing any problem at all?
No, these tires are very good.
Wish the hell I had them.
I'll come up with it now.
Has anyone done the tyres on this one, Andy? Have you done the tyres?
Fine. The brakes are okay now.
Hey, okay.
Jaguar saloon car range, the sporting and elegant new XJ6 2.9 and XJ6 3.6. The luxurious Jaguar Sovereign 2.9 and Sovereign 3.6. Magical Jaguar performance with superlative Jaguar craftsmanship. And the exclusive prestige of the Daimler 3.6. Continuing the heritage and the legend of the finest luxury sports saloons in the world. Created in Britain by Jaguar Cars.